Hello everyone. In this video, we will be solving a few sums on coprimes. Coprimes are very interesting and tricky subject. You can find a lot of interesting facts or a lot of amazing things about coprimes, and we will be dealing with those in this video. Proof that if a number is divisible by two consecutive numbers, it is also divisible by their product. Now let's take two consecutive numbers, 2 and 3. So if we have a number which is divisible by both of them, let's say 12. 12 is divisible by 2 as well as 3. Then what we need to prove is 12 is also divisible by product of these numbers, which is 6. Product of these two 3's are 6. And we see that yes, 12 is divisible by 6. But we will prove this. We know that if a number is divisible by two coprimes, then it is also divisible by product of the coprimes. So let's find if two consecutive numbers are coprime. Let's take any consecutive numbers. So let's take maybe 14 and 15. Factors of 14 are and factors of 15 are. Now in these we see that only one is common. So 14 and 15 are coprimes. Let's take one more example. Let's take 21 and 22. I'm deliberately taking numbers which are not primes. What are the factors of 21? And factors of 22 are, here also we find that the only factor which is common is 1. And hence 14, 15, 21, 22, they are coprimes. Two consecutive numbers are always coprimes. And therefore, if a number is divisible by two consecutive number, it will be divisible by their product. Prove that if a number is divisible by two consecutive odd numbers, then it is also divisible by product of those numbers. Now again, it is same as the last one. We need to prove that two consecutive odd numbers are coprimes. So let's take consecutive odd numbers. I'll take 15 and 17 or 23 and 25 or maybe 25 and 27. In this case, both are composite numbers. None of them are prime. If you see here and here, only 1 and 17. So common is only 1. Here 23 is a prime number. So 1 and 23 are the factors. And here 1, 5 and 25 are the factors. So if we see, only 1 is a common factor. Here again we see that 1 is the only common factor, and hence we have seen that two consecutive odd numbers are always coprimes. We know that if we have coprimes, then a number divisible by coprimes is also divisible by their product. So the statement, a number divisible by two consecutive odd numbers is also divisible by their product, is true. Sum of two consecutive odd numbers is always divisible by 4. So let's take two consecutive odd numbers. Let me have 3 and 5. Between 3 and 5, there is going to be one even number. In this case, it is 4. So let's take another consecutive odd number, 9 and 11. Again, between these two consecutive odd numbers, we are going to have one even number. Now, if I add these two consecutive odd numbers, if I add them, what do I get? And if we observe, 8 is 2 times 4, and this 4 comes here 2 times this number. So their sum is 2 times the middle number. Let's see here. Here also we see 2 into 10. So 2 times the middle number 10. So sum of consecutive odd numbers but we know that middle even number, because it is an even number, 2 is a factor of this number. So this can also be written as 2 into, so this 2 comes as it is here, into this 4 I divide into 2 into 2. So this 4 is 2 into 2. Same way if I see here, I take this 2 as it is into this 10, I will take the factor 2, so 2 into 5. So it is always, this middle even number is going to be 2 into some number. That some number can change. Here it is 2, here it is 5. It can change, but it is always 2 into some number. So that would be this 2 as it is into 2 into some number. This some number we don't know. And which means 2 into 2, 4. 4 into some number. If you see here, if I multiply these 2 and 2, 4 into some number. This is our sum number. And here also 4 into some number. 4 into 5. So 4 will always be the factor of the result. So if you see, sum of two consecutive odd numbers will always 4 into some number. So 4 is a factor and therefore it is always divisible by 4. Product of three consecutive numbers is always divisible by 6. So let's take three consecutive numbers, maybe 4, 5 and 6. So their product will be 4 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 6. Now we see 6 is a part of it, so it is going to be divisible by 6. Now let's take another. Let's take 13, 14 and 15. Now if we take this 13 into 14 into 15, we see that 2 is factor of 14 and 3 is a factor of 15. So which means this multiplication, the result is going to be divisible by 2 and 3. We know that if a number is divisible by 2 and 3, it is divisible by 6 also. Therefore, let's take another example. Let's take 23, 24 and 25. Now if you see here, 23 multiplied by 24 multiplied by 25. 24 has factors 2 and 3 both, because 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 4 is 24. So 2 and 3 are factors of 24. That's why this complete number will be divisible by 2 and 3. And therefore it will be divisible by 6 also. And therefore product of three consecutive numbers is always divisible by 6. Factors and multiples is a very interesting topic. Do watch our other videos on this topic to get complete understanding of this topic. And do not forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you get notifications whenever we upload a new video.